On this podcast, we have talked a lot about what we are doing here and who we are and why we are doing this particular type of podcast. And one of them is because we're all in this together. We're all working class. We're all working for a paycheck. We're all paying our bills. We're all raising families. We're all doing the same thing, basically. We've just chosen different paths as far as different types of occupations, to do it and to make it happen. One of the areas that is really important for us to recognize and also hear about a little bit more than what we do. It's a difficult situation for the people that are involved in it, and we need to shed some light on it. And that's the single working mom. The mom that's 1, 2, 3 kids at home. She's self-supported, working hard, making sure the kids are clothed, making sure they got plenty of food, making sure they are housed properly, making sure they're getting to school. And for a single person, that's a lot of responsibility. And some of the single moms that I have seen and talked to and know personally are selfless. They don't think of themselves. They put their kids first. They put their responsibilities first. And this is an area, an environment with people that need to be respected. Because what they're doing is living up to their responsibilities. They're doing whatever it takes to make sure that their children are taken care of. Make sure that their bills are being paid. And this is not an easy thing. There are moms that have to work evenings into the night. There's babysitting issues. There's transportation issues, getting kids back and forth to school. And we all know moms that are in this predicament. And if you know a mom that's struggling, reach out, help. That doesn't necessarily mean give money. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to, take on the responsibility of helping raise the children. But if you know this person is struggling and timelines are critical and kids need to get to soccer or they need to be picked up for school or picked up after school or whatever it is, and you're able to do that, that's a kind gesture. That's something that we should all be considerate of and do if we can. And when you think about this mom that's getting up every day, going to work, put it in 40 hours a week, plus the drive time back and forth to work, and then coming home, and just think of everything that they're having to do once they get off of work. They have to grocery shop. They have to do the dinner. They have kids with homework. Maybe they've got Little League. Maybe they've got soccer. Who knows, whatever it is that they have got. Then on top of it, they got to keep a house clean. They got to do the laundry. It is grueling to think that they don't have any time to themselves. So if we, as neighbors, as friends, as family, can occasionally step in and help and give her a break, why aren't we doing that? We need to do it. We need to be kind. One of the messages that this podcast tries to deliver is be nice, be kind, be happy, find joy, and be strong. Well, part of that then would be us reaching out, stepping outside of ourselves to help somebody that is in need. Somebody that needs maybe not money, not clothes, not a place to stay, just needs a little bit of extra time. Just needs a little help shuttling from place to place. This is the whole other side of the conversation that I have had before about dads. If you're a dad, be a dad. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to live with the children. We live in a strange world. Things happen. Relationships get strained. People drift apart. That happens. But when it happens, it's no excuse to neglect your responsibilities as a dad. You can still be a dad even if you don't live with the children on a day-to-day basis. You can do your part. You can do the shuttling. You can still coach soccer. Pay your child support. Do the things that you as a man should be doing. Be a man of character. Take the responsibility of raising your children seriously. That way, the working single mom doesn't have to do it by herself. But unfortunately, it's not always the case. Because we don't always have men of character. We don't always have men doing the right thing. And I don't know what's happened in our society today with men and bad decisions. But it seems as though we're either being more exposed to it or it's just an epidemic that is growing out of hand. We need to see more men of character stand up, be strong, put others in front of themselves, and do the right thing. I'm tired of hearing about dads that pack up and leave and then pretend as though they don't even have a family. A dad packs up his stuff and leaves the family, leaves the home, goes out, gets the girlfriend, and pretends he doesn't even have a family. I'm sorry, but what kind of man does that? That is a weak individual that has no honor, has no character. It is selfish. We need more men who can look at themselves in the morning and every day choose to be strong in character, strong in honor, make good moral choices. Raise your children to be honorable. Raise your children to have character. This is not hard. It's just a commitment. Because at the end, when you have chosen to take this easy route, try to take all that you make financially and put it in your own pocket, forget about your obligations of being a father, you're never going to feel the joy of a job well done 20 years from now when your children are married, have children of their own, and you're just a bad memory. So be a man of character. Be a man of honor. Take your responsibility of raising your children, whether you live with them or not, seriously. And those of us that are standing on the outside and we see these broken homes and we see these dads of low character, and mom is struggling and trying to keep it together and trying to do the best that she can, we standing on the outside need to step up and help out, because we are all in this together. So be nice to someone. Be kind to everyone. Find your happiness. Find your joy. Spread your joy. Share your joy. And be strong in character, moral decisions, and help whenever you can. Peace.